I get pizza sauce right on my shirt. I'm about to start my update. Welcome to my channel. Today is my 29-week pregnancy update, and I thought I would do it a little bit different. Today is my midwife appointment for my 29th week with baby number 4, and also my glucose test. And so I thought I would take the camera and bring you along with me. It is early in the morning because my appointment is early, and so I'm going to go take my wonderful drink and start getting ready. Oh, Peanut. Are you awake, Tiffany? Are you awake? Hi, sleepyhead. Hello. Did you sleep in? Yeah? You ready to get up and eat breakfast? Yeah. Oh, come here, Peanut. Oh, you're so cute. Say good morning. Mama's gotta go take her glucose drink that's yucky. And you have a yummy breakfast. Mama can't eat till after my blood work. And the crazies are running around this morning. Just waiting for my appointment. I'm locked out of my car.
Sorry.
What are you crazies doing back there?
We're watching pileated woodpecker videos.
Mama's all done. Baby's doing good. Okay. So with the magic of the internet and editing, I am back home now. I had my 29-week midwife appointment today, and everything went really well. There goes my curtain blowing. Won't stay down. Baby's doing good, mommy's doing good, and so I was very thankful that everything went well. I got to ask the questions I had, and we got to check up on little baby boy and see how he was doing. Baby stats. This week, baby is around 2.5 pounds, which is the size of like a butternut squash, which they're looking pretty heavy, so he's getting bigger. And they say around 15 inches long from head to toe. And so he's getting longer as well, which is exciting. I love it at this point because each week they just get heavier and heavier, and they just get more and more chubby. We also found out something new at my midwife appointment today, which I suspected, and so it wasn't a surprise, but he is still breech and still head up, which my midwife said is not a worry. She's like, I have another good 6 weeks before we have to start like worrying about that. But I was wondering, because the past few days, I'm like, that is a head. I'm like, that is a head in my ribs. It's gotta be. And sure enough, when she was checking on him, his head is up, and so that would definitely make sense why I've been feeling that way. This week, he has definitely been active and moving around. He definitely likes to like move his body quickly, and I'll get that feeling when the baby kind of drags across. But he's definitely getting bigger, which is fun. Not a whole lot of updates on baby other than just the midwife said he was doing good. His heartbeat was good, and I'm measuring right at 29 weeks, which I'm 29 weeks on 1 day today, so I was measuring right on. And she said so far everything's looking good. Another thing for baby that's not really stats for baby, but just another item we got for him that wasn't included in my baby boy haul, which I'll link that down below. I had a whole haul I did of things we've gotten for him, but the one thing I didn't have yet was his Wubbanub. We always love to get each of our kids a Wubbanub, even though we all have thumb suckers. They all suck their thumb. But for the first month, we can convince them to use a binky. And so we got this adorable little polar bear with the little plaid feet, and it's so cute. We have his cute little polar bear Wubbanub for him. Mommy stats. I weighed myself at the midwife's today, and I'm still trying to figure out their scale. It's more old-fashioned scale, but I'm around 156 pounds or so, so I've gained about 2 pounds since my last time I weighed myself, which at home, my scale tends to be a pound or so off anyway, so it's probably either a 1 pound weight gain or 2 pounds. I'm not really sure, but they said it was perfectly fine, and so I've gained a little over 25, going towards 26 pounds this pregnancy. She measured me. I am measuring right at 29 weeks, which is great. She said everything's looking good. And so far, symptom-wise, I've not had a whole lot of new symptoms. I mean, other than feeling pregnant and just being tired, I've actually not had a lot of new ones, which has been kind of nice. It's been a busy week, but nothing crazy different. No bunches of Braxton Hicks or things like that. I've just had a pretty regular pregnancy week. I think the only symptom that would be new that I could think of, besides heartburn and all that fun stuff, is definitely this past week my husband has had strep throat, and so I've been trying to take care of my husband, take care of the kiddos, being huge and pregnant, trying to keep up with the house, and so I've just realized my body and baby are both just slow down. I think this past week it's really set in that I'm in the 3rd trimester, I'm getting bigger, and definitely my body was not happy doing that much work, and so that's definitely, I think, the only other newer symptom was really just more body aches and stuff because of all of the busyness we've had. My upcoming appointments, the only one I now have is, I actually was supposed to go every 2 weeks, but my midwife decided because of the way my weeks have fallen, I'm going to go 3 weeks from now. So in 3 weeks, I will have both on the same day my 32-week ultrasound to check on baby and check on the placenta, and also my 32-week midwife appointment. So I get them all on the same day, get the checkup on baby, and just see how he's doing. So we're excited for that in the beginning of July. So my midwife appointment, I thought I would save this to the end of just kind of how it went. I have my wonderful glucose test, and so they said no news is good news. So hopefully when I do my next update, I won't have any news for you. But that went well. They did that test. I had the wonderful drink that always makes me want to throw up. They said everything was looking good. They said my weight was looking good. I got to talk to them a lot because I mentioned before that I dealt with postpartum depression with my 3rd, and so I've actually been on a medicine since then, and they've kept me on it during the pregnancy. And I've just had some questions about how I was feeling and just kind of different ways to go about things, and as we get closer to baby being born, and just wanted to really sit down and ask their thoughts on things. And so definitely trying to make sure I get as much fresh air, get as much exercise. That will help. Try to just not freak out or worry anything about the birth and everything coming, but just rest and enjoy being pregnant. And it's always encouraging getting to be able to talk to the midwives and kind of just hear their say on everything and their ideas. But otherwise, my midwife appointment went really well, which I was very thankful. We did find out that yes, he is still head up, which isn't that surprising. A lot of times babies are still head up at this point. My first son Nathan, I think by 28 weeks, was head down. Pretty sure my daughter Tiffany was head down. My son Oliver took longer, but I also had placenta previa with him, and so he couldn't go head down till the placenta moved, which it did end up moving, and he went head down. So hopefully this little boy, he'll go head down soon and get all prepared for when he comes. Sorry if this is kind of a quick update. I kind of wanted to try something different and bring you along with me on my midwife appointment. And I don't know if you like this or not, the kind of vlog style of kind of taking you along on my midwife appointments and then also doing the update. Leave down in the comments below if you liked it or not, or if you have anything else that maybe other ideas for doing my updates. I did get one comment of someone asking me what was my most embarrassing, I think like TMI during pregnancy kind of thing. And I was talking to my husband, I was like, I was having trouble thinking of it. I was like, embarrassing? I'm like, yeah, you're huge and pregnant. That's not exactly embarrassing. But I think the only thing I could think of is when I was pregnant with my son Oliver, I don't even remember where I was at, but I just remember I was big and pregnant with him, and he was like due really soon. And I remember sneezing, and they say when you're pregnant and you sneeze, there can be consequences. And so I remember sneezing and being like, oh no, and having to run to the restroom. But other than that, I couldn't think of anything embarrassing. But definitely, yeah, if anyone has any funny pregnancy embarrassing stories, you can leave them in the comments below. It's always fun to get to talk with other women who have had children or who are pregnant and just kind of share our stories and encourage each other. And that was one of the reasons I really wanted to start doing pregnancy updates. One of them was to have it for myself to look back on it and see what it was like when I was pregnant. And really, I love watching them, and so I always thought it'd be really fun to make them as well. And another reason is to hopefully be able to encourage other moms, and that children are truly a blessing from the Lord, and just so thankful that we're able to go on this journey with baby number 4 on the way, and hoping to be able to encourage other moms, and that you're not alone, and that pregnancy can be crazy and it can be different every single time, but that it's so much fun to be on the journey and to be there and support one another. And I will see you, Lord willing, next week at my 30th week pregnancy update, which is crazy. That means I'll have 10 weeks left, which I go late, so it could be more than that, but at least 10 weeks. And so thanks again for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. I definitely love making these videos, and thanks again for stopping by.